Yeah, I thought, it was a really good victory against, I think, probably one of the better teams in the region. Watching them on film, the first two games they played, against Southern and AIC, I thought we were going to be in trouble because of the matchups. But I thought we did a great job the first half defensively. They wore us down a little bit in the second half. And I thought we got a little sloppy on the offensive end where we were trying to play their style. And, their style is to score 100 points like they did, the game against Southern. And we lost focus and we lost the lead, and I got to give our kids a lot of credit. They didn't panic or fold in the last 8 minutes. We just went back to dominate like we did in the first half.
Yeah, it seemed like they had made that big run there, erased the 15-point lead, and then you had the under 12 media timeout. It seemed like you guys came out of that, everything kind of changed. You guys went on a little run, kind of took control again. Anything you mentioned in particular in that huddle that kind of turned the tide?
We talked about making an extra pass, bringing the ball from side to side. Even though we had some openings, that's their game. They have quick hands. They want you to go at their speed. And I thought once we slowed the pace down a little bit on the offensive end, we got control of the game again. And, we made free throws at the end. And I thought it was, a great win. These are the games, we lost 4 or 5 of these games last year, with big leads. And I got to give these guys credit. The first 2 games of the season against 2 quality opponents, both teams made some significant runs against them. And I thought, to have that fortitude to come back and win the game says a lot about this team so far.
Talk a little bit about how you dealt with, especially without an athletic body in day-to-day, kind of how you dealt with their athleticism, length, and were able to come out on top.
I thought we did a good job in the first half of really helping. I thought we did a pretty good job on their 6'9" kid inside, showing some double teams at times. But certainly they would have been a big help. As you can see, they wore us down in the second half because we just didn't have that extra body, especially on the defensive end, the athleticism that we need, to stop the dribble penetration when the other team is behind. That's usually the time when you really need, all 5 people to keep the ball in front of them, and certainly they can do that for us.
Second straight double-double for Devon. Is he kind of taking the next step now as a senior? Is it kind of evident to you in seeing him play through the preseason now in these first 2 games?
Yeah, I think Devon, he's as hard, if not one of the hardest workers we've ever had in our program. He deserves everything he gets and what he's done so far, and I couldn't be happier for a kid. This kid, brings it every day in practice. He really worked hard off season to lose some weight and get a lot quicker, and it shows. Once he slows down and allows the game to come to him, he's as good as anybody in the league at his position.
2 games in, you already have St. A's off the board, and now Tuesday another in-state rival, Franklin Pierce. Kind of talk about what you have to do there to go to 3-0.
Yeah, well, we talked before the season that this part of our schedule is usually the toughest. Anytime you play St. A's, a team like Bridgeport that I think is going to be an NCAA team, and certainly on Tuesday we play the team that was picked number 1 in our league, Franklin Pierce, with everybody coming back. Certainly presents another challenge for this group, but that's what the schedule presents, and we really have to take this game almost like we did against St. A's. It's a league game, and it's almost like a playoff atmosphere when both of these programs meet.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.